Reports claiming that Elon Musk has acquired the Seattle Seahawks in a blockbuster deal are not confirmed by any official NFL or team announcement. As of now, there has been no verified statement from the Seahawks organization, the NFL, or Musk himself indicating a completed sale. Major franchise ownership changes typically require formal NFL approval and are publicly announced through league channels. The Seahawks are currently owned by the estate of Paul Allen, managed by Jody Allen. Any legitimate transfer would involve a highly publicized process. If you'd like, I can break down what would need to happen financially and legally for someone like Musk to actually buy an NFL franchise.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And today, we have a story that has completely shaken the football world. Social media is exploding. Fans are arguing in the comments, and insiders are scrambling to verify details because reports are swirling that billionaire tech mogul Elon Musk is set to acquire the Seattle Seahawks in what could become one of the most shocking ownership moves in modern sports history. Now, before we go any further, let's be clear. As of this recording, there has been no official confirmation from the team, the league, or Musk himself. But the rumors are loud, the speculation is intense, and multiple insiders are hinting that conversations at the highest levels have taken place. Whether this becomes reality or remains a dramatic what-if, the possibility alone is enough to send shockwaves across the entire National Football League. So, how did this even start? Late last night, reports began circulating online that a group led by Musk had entered advanced negotiations to purchase the franchise for a valuation that could exceed $5 billion. That number alone is staggering. NFL franchises have skyrocketed in value over the past decade, but adding a name like Musk to the ownership circle would instantly make this one of the most talked-about deals in sports business history. The Seahawks are not just any team. This is a proud franchise with a passionate fan base, a Super Bowl championship, and one of the loudest home stadiums in football at Lumen Field. The 12th man identity is legendary, so naturally fans are asking one big question. What would happen if one of the most unpredictable billionaires on the planet took control? Let's break this down. First, why would Musk even want an NFL team? We all know him as the driving force behind electric vehicles, private space exploration, and social media disruption. Owning an NFL franchise would not just be a financial investment. It would be a cultural power move. NFL teams are more than sports assets. They are institutions woven into the identity of their cities. Controlling one gives you influence, prestige, and a seat at a very exclusive table. Second, could the league even approve it? NFL ownership is tightly regulated. Prospective owners go through extensive vetting, financial reviews, and approval votes by existing owners. Musk certainly has the financial resources. That is not the question. The real question would be whether current owners would welcome someone known for bold statements and unconventional leadership into their circle. And that is where things get really interesting. Imagine the headlines if this deal actually went through. Musk, known for pushing boundaries in technology and business, suddenly influencing decisions in professional football. Would he invest heavily in analytics and artificial intelligence? Would he modernize stadium technology? Could we see experimental fan experiences powered by cutting-edge tech? Some fans are excited at the idea. They believe a visionary owner could bring innovation, global branding, and aggressive investment to the franchise. Others are nervous. The Seahawks have a strong tradition and culture. There is also the financial side of this story. NFL franchises are some of the safest and most lucrative investments in the sports world. Revenue sharing, national broadcasting deals, and global expansion have made team ownership incredibly attractive to billionaires looking to diversify their portfolios. For Musk, adding an NFL team could be seen as both a passion project and a strategic business decision. Since the rumors broke, social media has been on fire. Some fans are celebrating, joking about Tesla-themed uniforms or high-tech upgrades to the stadium. Others are expressing concern about stability and long-term direction. The Seahawks community is known for its loyalty and intensity. Any potential ownership change would be deeply personal for many supporters. And then there's the competitive angle. If Musk were to take over, would he be willing to spend aggressively to chase championships? The NFL has a salary cap, but ownership still plays a major role in cash spending, facilities, coaching hires, and organizational philosophy. A deep-pocketed owner with a bold mindset could push for major investments in scouting, sports science, and infrastructure. Imagine a scenario where the Seahawks become known not just for their defense or offense, but for being the most technologically advanced franchise in the league. Enhanced training systems, cutting-edge data modeling, maybe even revolutionary approaches to player recovery. It sounds futuristic, but with Musk involved, futuristic tends to become reality. Still, there are serious hurdles. Ownership transitions are complex. They require negotiations with current stakeholders, league approvals, and often months of due diligence. Valuations must be agreed upon, legal frameworks must be finalized, and the NFL is famously cautious when it comes to protecting its brand and stability. Another layer to this story is the broader. Let's also consider the impact on the city of Seattle. The Seahawks are deeply embedded in the community. Ownership changes can raise questions about stadium investments, community programs, and the team's long-term commitment to the region. Fans would want reassurance that the team's identity and connection to the city remain intact. At the same time, Musk has a history of making bold promises and pursuing ambitious visions. If he publicly committed to keeping the team competitive and investing in its future, that could win over skeptics. But until anything becomes official, all of this remains speculation. What makes this story so captivating is the clash of worlds. Professional football is rooted in tradition, structure, and carefully managed operations. Musk represents disruption, speed, and unconventional thinking. Combining those two forces would create a fascinating dynamic. And let's not forget the media impact. Every press conference would be must-watch television. Every tweet would be analyzed. Every organizational move would generate headlines. The Seahawks would instantly become one of the most talked-about franchises in sports. So what should fans do right now? Stay informed, but stay patient. Until official announcements are made by the team or the league, this remains a developing story. Excitement is understandable. Concern is understandable. But facts matter. If this deal does become reality, it could mark the beginning of a completely new chapter for the Seahawks. New leadership always brings new priorities. Sometimes that leads to success. Sometimes it creates turbulence. Only time would tell. Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation is just getting started. As soon as we get verified updates, official statements, or credible confirmations, you know we will break it down right here on the channel. Until then, keep your notifications on, stay tuned, and remember that in the world of sports, anything can happen. This is one of those moments where rumor meets possibility, and the entire football community is watching closely to see what unfolds next.